First time on stage?
Yeah.
It's her first time on stage. Esther Forrester, everybody.
Thank you.
Hello. How is everybody doing today? Hello. All right, so as long as Evan mentioned the cop stuff and getting out of tickets, you know, as a woman and as a big busted woman, everybody thinks, woo! See, this is good. Everybody thinks it's so easy to get out of tickets. And I have more tickets than the people who are those frequent moviegoers, than the old people who go to the movies every day. All they do is go to the movies as long as they can get the matinee and bring their own popcorn. I have more tickets than those people do. I've gotten so many tickets. It's not even funny. And the first thing everyone says to me when I'm like, I got pulled over, they're like, what's the matter with you, you idiot? How come you couldn't just flash the cop and get out of that ticket? What is wrong with you? But unfortunately, I guess you're like, you know, when the cop comes, you just don't think like that with those lights going off and you're just so panicked that you don't think that way. You don't think, gee, let me just moon this cop a little, let me just moon this guy. You're thinking, oh my God, what's next for me? How am I gonna pay that ticket? In fact, I've gotten so many tickets that I actually, when I see a cop, I'm like, look at that cop. Could I flirt my way out of that ticket or not? I've gotten so many tickets. But anyway, not to talk more about the tickets or not, because that's obviously not a happy thing. Oh no, you look like you're groaning.
No, you got no rush. Don't worry about it.
Don't want to talk about the tickets.
Literally, we have more time than we know what to do.
Well, I guess so, right? Because nobody else is here. Unfortunately, I guess people do have a life outside of Facebook. Everybody must have more of a life than to be staring at their phones, and they're staring at their phones all day long, and that's all people are doing. And that's the one good thing. I have noticed people are addicted to their cell phones, but the one good thing about that is you can be as crazy as you want to be. When people are, because everybody's staring at their cell phone, so what you actually do in real life really doesn't matter. You can be stripping, you can be mooning people, you can be doing whatever you want because nobody is paying attention because everyone's staring at their cell phones, and that's all people do is stare at their cell phones. So you can be as crazy as you want to be. And the main thing my cell phone and all the social media and everything that's on a cell phone has enabled me to do is it's enabled me to be a better stalker. And that's what my expertise is that I know everything about everybody, and like my one, you know, everything, stalking is good, guys, all right? I just want to say stalking is a good thing. The number one thing that's good about stalking is that it lets you guys procrastinate. And that's the best thing about stalking is if you have something you don't want to do, your taxes, nobody wants to do their taxes, right? Or your homework, or paperwork. You can just stalk on social media and you're looking at your phone and you just look at that phone. That's all you can do. You can just stalk, right? That's a way to get out of, that's why stalking is good. Also, stalking can be done at almost any time, right? Almost any time we can stalk. There's no deadline to it. When you need to kill time, you can do it. When you don't have a real life, you can stalk. Stalking is great. And you know, your best friend is someone that's going to help you make your stalking more effective. Your best friend's going to help you with your stalking, and isn't that great? I guess you guys don't stalk, huh? I haven't converted you guys?
No, I just kidnapped them. I don't need all the stalking.
You don't. You just kidnapped them.
I'm not a tease. I just kidnapped them.
But isn't that more entertaining to stalk and you learn more about geography? No.
No, I love learning it when they're wrapped up in my trunk.
You wrap them up in your trunk? Wow.
Where else would I wrap them in? Yeah.
So you guys like to torture people?
Yeah, more or less. I do comedy, so yeah.
So you like to torture people? That's good.
That's my wife. She'll tell you.
But she hasn't left you yet.
No,
But you are on your second wife.
That's right. Stockholm syndrome.
See, that's interesting. But you know, I haven't been married yet, actually. And, you know, that's a hard spot. No, it's really a soft spot for me that I haven't been married yet. Because especially when every girl you went to high school with has been married. So, you know, people like me, we try to date, right? And we try to go out with people and hope that by the end of the night, we don't end up kidnapping the guy or beating the crap out of the guy or choking him for being such an idiot when we go on dates. But, you know, the one thing I've learned is that, you know, there's very few people you're gonna like. And if you do like someone, what you need to do is do what you guys do, and you need to chain them down, right?
Yes.
That's what you need to do when you like someone, because clearly there are so few people that we like, that we're gonna get along with in our life. There just aren't many that are gonna understand our wackiness. And so when you do find someone that does that, you don't say, and this is some advice they give people, like these dating coaches, they're like, I had a very good time. I'd really like it if we saw a movie together. I'd be happy to go out on a Saturday. You don't do that. Don't be a dumb moron. If you like someone, you drag them into your house and you chain them to your bed. And you make sure that they know that they have moved in. And they are gonna live there forever, and they better like it, ready or not. And even if they don't like it, they just don't know that they like it. So that's what people have to do. When they're looking for a mate, you force their fat ass into your place, and you make them move in. Now, let's pretend you were dumb enough, you were not smart enough to do that. Then, you know, you start going out with the person, they're texting you, you start stalking them, whatever. But then let's pretend they do what's called ghosting, and they ghost you, and they stop writing, they've disappeared, and apparently their cell phone fell in the water or whatever, it went down on the Pacific Ocean. Then what you do is you stalk them down. That's what you have to do, and you make them realize that they better
Respond.
Exactly, and you bang on their door. You bang on that door until they open up that
Are
door.
you, is this a confessional or something?
Yeah.
This is a comedy night.
Did you murder a guy?
No, I didn't murder anybody.
Yet.
I didn't murder anybody, but maybe I will. No, but it's a,
Where is this guy buried?
where is he buried?
Yeah.
At Mount Hebron Cemetery.
Wait, we're all fucking material witnesses.
So you guys gonna defend me now? Are you guys gonna defend me?
Absolutely.
Probably not.
I don't know
Just say
nothing.
yes.
We don't know nothing.
Or maybe I have to hide here, right? Maybe I have to hide out here.
You may have to.
Yeah, I think we all might.
Maybe. I mean, but what about Raul?
He's brown. Nobody will miss him.
Nobody's gonna miss him.
He's brown. He got detained.
But maybe I have to hide out here, right? Now that I murdered somebody. So apparently you guys don't have that dark sense of humor. You don't find it funny to stalk people down. You guys actually take that seriously?
Yeah, we murder people.
Sense of humor probably a little darker than we're letting on.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to dig deeper.
I'm gonna have to dig deeper.
You're gonna have to get Edgar Allan Poe. You're gonna have to get Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
You ever seen Blood Diamond? You're gonna have to get that dark.
I'm gonna have to get that. So you guys really think I was gonna murder somebody?
Manchester by Sea.
Yeah, the opposite
Like
of that.
really heavy.
The opposite of that.
Manchester by the Sea. So you guys really think I was gonna murder somebody?
No.
Ah, so this is like my rite of passage.
With teeth.
No,
This
just
is
like
like my hazing.
Sure. All right.
This is like a hazing because I'm the first one here, so you guys like.
Yeah, with teasing.
Sure.
So that's good. That's good because I never was in a sorority, so now I get to feel what hazing is like.
Welcome to our sorority.
Now I get to feel what it's like to be in a hazing, I guess.
This is a way more lesbian sorority.
That sounds good. What do we call it? We'll call it the EAZ.
Comedy.
The EAZ. Or the Zia. Or the comedy sorority.
Yeah,
Where at Shakers, where you have to.
it's called that night where it's sad at Shakers.
It could be the comedy sorority where to enter you have to be a bitter, unsuccessful person to get in. Is that what it's gonna be?
But you're still just saying comedy.
We could call it. There's got to be a safe word. My God, there's got to be a safe word. What's the fucking safe word?
Mad TV.
Wow. Maybe I should have gone into my alter ego. I have like an alter ego. I pretend to be like a 75-year-old woman. Myrna! It's Myrna! Myrna Mermelstein! I don't understand this world. How could it be? Why? How could it be that toddlers have plans? How could toddlers have plans every night of the week when they can't even go a half hour without needing to pee in their pants? How's a toddler gonna manage to be out for an hour? They're not gonna be able to use the bathroom. Why do toddlers have plans? Toddlers shouldn't have plans, should they, guys? Should toddlers really have that many plans? Toddlers are who people should hang out with who don't have plans, who are losers. Like, obviously, we're all losers, so the toddlers shouldn't have plans, so they're there for us to hang out with, right? Am I not right?
Right.
We can have the toddlers to hang out with.
Are you looking right over the cop?
Yeah.
The toddlers can hang
There
out.
she is.
It's good.
Where's the toddler buried?
Where are the toddlers? No, I didn't kill the toddlers. I need the toddlers as my allies for when I don't have a boyfriend. I have toddlers to hang out with. Right? You guys have never hung out with a toddler.
No,
Well, you
no.
have children, so you hang out with them.
Not by
call it hanging
will.
out.
We're not allowed.
Yeah. They actually can't live.
Evan's
that
not
close to
allowed near a
school.
Chuck E. Cheese, so
Got 500
I'm
feet.
technically
What?
I'm supposed to live where I live.
You guys are repeat offenders.
no, just
You
have.
guys are like under Megan's law.
He's just never been caught.
What?
He's just never been
He's
caught.
just never.
You've never been caught, but that's the smart thing.
I look young enough to be Megan. I'm not a good example.
Because it doesn't matter what you do badly, it just matters if you get caught or not. I mean, lots of
Exactly.
people probably haven't gotten caught.
True.
Cool. All right, so the next person can go.
You got more material?
What? I don't know. I get scared.
What are you scared about? Just run.
Yeah, there's nothing to
I
be scared
don't
about.
know. Well, I could talk about the Olympics since you talked about the Olympics.
Well, I talked
And I
about
mean,
commercials.
one thing I never got about the Olympics is everybody who enters the Olympics, they've always got a story. They were poor, their mother died, they needed, I don't know, they didn't have enough money to pay for their skates. Everybody's got some kind of a story who's in the Olympics. You rarely see people in the Olympics who are like, I had an ordinary childhood of PTA barbecues and noodle salads and trips to Fire Island, but I decided to give up all that peace so I could throw myself down a mountain or squeeze myself into skates that don't fit or get in the bobsled going at 600 miles an hour when I can't see anything. But I'm gonna trade my happy life in so I can freeze my ass off. You never ever see people like that. And the other thing I've noticed is everybody is happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here. But yeah, let me tell you something. I've been to so many sporting events, and I rarely see anybody going, I'm happy to be here. And I mean, it's so unrealistic for the Olympians to say they are happy to be here. Because let's face it, they're basically working for free. When you see anybody going to their job but having to work without pay, like what do you guys do? Or you guys are like usual comics and you don't have jobs, or what do you do?
I wish I didn't have a job.
They have jobs.
What are your jobs?
I work at an export agency.
So would you ever go to the export agency, but they tell you have to do the work and you're not getting paid, and would you go, I'm happy to be here, happy to be here? Would you ever do that?
I'm usually too high to do that.
Too high to do that.
I might have done that.
Too high to know that you're happy to be there. I mean,
I was like, what are we doing here? Yeah, I'll make a sandwich. Yeah.
and they're
Look, I'm through. All right. Yeah.
Like, you're not happy to be here. You're working for free. You're freezing your ass off. You're endangering your life, and you're going, I'm happy to be here. We're all happy to be here. They're not happy to be here. These people, they're not at all happy to be here. And every time I go to sporting events, I never see anyone. They're all frantic instead. People at the sporting events are like, oh my God, what's his ranking? Oh my God, how many points am I getting for this match? Oh my God, if I win, how many points am I going to get? I've never, ever, ever seen anyone go to a tournament, any kind of a tournament, and be like, woohoo, I'm so happy to be here. They're like, and how am I going to get into the next tournament? And oh my God, am I going to qualify for this? Never, ever, ever seen anyone happy to be here. But one thing I have noticed about the Olympics is it's good for people because they get to fill in their critical quotient, where they get the chance to be critical of others. And that's why people love the Olympics, is they get to be critical of others at things they're not even good at. And you see people watching TV, and they're like, oh my God, you suck, you suck, you suck. And it's like, could you do a triple axel? You weigh 300 pounds, you fat fuck. You can't do a triple axel, and yet you're telling this poor girl that weighs all of 90 pounds, you suck, how could you do that? And I mean, these commentators is a way for these failed athletes to go out there and be like, you suck. Oh my God, you haven't put in the effort. And meanwhile, it's like, weren't you the one that blew that medal 20 years ago? But you have the right to criticize others. But it's like, that's what people love to do. That's why everybody loves to watch the Olympics. You know, they can be like, you suck, because it deflects away from them. And the fact that they're fat, they're lazy, they probably never even done a push-up, and it takes away the attention from them that they're not doing their work, they're not doing anything they should be doing. They're being fat, they're being lazy, they're sitting on the couch, eating their junk food, and it gets to draw attention from them and how other people supposedly suck when they do. So that's why people love watching the Olympics. And the fact that they can get mad, and there's a good reason for, fuck, how did you do that? And there's a reason to get mad, and that's why everyone loves the Olympics. So I guess you guys don't totally agree, but have a good night.
Good, you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Like you want to come on stage ever?